All right. Welcome, everyone. We'll begin just a moment. All right. Oh, Gloria's back. Got the black on black tonight. Done messing around with the other colors. Go back to what's comfortable. All right. Give me a second. Let's check the website. Let's check sound, and let's do all that good stuff. Last night I was having all kinds of technical difficulties, but let's see if I can figure it out tonight. All right, we're ready to rock. Let's do a sound check. Testing. Okay. Whew. Let's do a Facebook test. Check. Check. All right, we're live on Facebook. How we doing on followers, viewers? All right, welcome those who are watching. All right, we'll begin here in just a second. All right, well, it is that time. So, Hag Sameach Christmas, right? Happy Christmas. Happy holidays. It is that time, right? Hanukkah just finished. Now we're on to Christmas. So, Shalom, mouth pagers. Happy Thursday. Yom HaMashiach. Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's had a great day and a great week so far. It's already Thursday. Wow. It's already Thursday. Crazy. I am Rabbi Yak, located outside of San Francisco. We are an online spiritual community and online Jewish synagogue. Every Monday through Thursday, we do our live weeknight motivations at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as you can tell. And every Friday is our Shabbat service, live at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please check out our services. Check out everything we do. Go to our website, www.mouthpage.com. So for those of you who are new to our community, our weekend motivations are designed to help each of you get motivated from a hard day, a hard week, and get ready for the week ahead. I try to make them short and powerful. Usually last about 10 minutes, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. So Mouth Page has been going live now for 51 weeks. We are this close to a year. Wow. Look at what we have accomplished in a year. We are now over 39,000 diehard Mouth Pagers liking us and following us on Facebook. That is amazing. We are this close to 40,000 before Christmas, before the end of the year. I know we can do it. We did over 1,000 in a night. So I know we can hit 40 easily before Christmas. I know we can do it. So I hope you find our community a place where you can grow spiritually. So please tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone, tell anyone, and let's get our community well over 40,000. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, so let's kick it off. Let's get warmed up. Declaration of faith in one God, the Shema. Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kavod Mochtu Le'olam V'ed. Blessed Adonai is our God, right? Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. So last night, right, we have been doing Hanukkah. Last week, we did Hanukkah the last couple nights. But last night, we started, it's Christmas time, right? 5 days till Christmas. So today is 4 days to Christmas. 4 days. 4 days left. What does that mean? The big fat guy is coming to town, right? He's checking his list. He's checking it twice. He's going to find out who's naughty or nice, right? Ooh, shame, shame, right? If you're naughty, shame, shame. If you're nice, high five, right? Self high five, right? The big fat guy with the red suit with the beard is going to come down and he's going to do all those great things, right? Cool. But what else? 4 days left till shopping, right? Retail stores are going like this, like checking their finances every day, going, oh, and we're going to make our money. Well, let's do a 30% discount on everything. Oh my golly, come on, we got to hit our number, right? Is that what they're doing for the last 4 days? Are they going to open all night, 24 hours? Let's just open all night, every day, as long as we possibly can. Let's give stuff away. Well, that's not going to make money, right? Is that what they're doing? Are they antsy for 4 days? What are they doing? Are they treating their employees well for the next 4 days? 4 days left till Christmas. Wow. Let's take a step back. 4 days left. What could you do in 4 days? Seriously. I showed you what God can do in 5. In 6, God created the entire world. But what could you yourself do in 4 days? Now think about it. 4 days really isn't a long time. Or is it? Or is 4 days really a long time? Authors of books could write a whole book in less than 4 days. I watched an interview of an author, famous author, I'm not going to say his name. I said a he. Said he wrote a book in less than 4 days. 4 days, wrote an entire book. Whoa, that is dedication. What could you do in 4 days? How far, if you got on a bicycle, if you were a bicycle enthusiast, how far could you ride your bike? From California to where? Or to New York to where? How far could you ride your bike? How about if you got in a car? How far could you go in 4 days? If you were on a boat, how far could you go? Or a ship, because ships are a little bit bigger than boats, right? How far could you go in 4 days? What could you do in 4 days? CEOs are trying to get their last 4 days in before Christmas. They're trying to get as much sales as they possibly can. So 4 days is a big deal to them. This is crunch time. This is crunch time, right? In 4 days, what could you do in 4 days? Noah was like loading up the ark with 2x2 animals of each kind, male and female, trying to get up. He probably did it in 4 days, right? 4 days. What could you do in 4 days? Think about it. What could you do in 4 days? Could you start losing weight in 4 days? How far could you fly in 4 days? What could God do in 4 days? Wow, in 4 days. Could God create something in 4 days? Could God heal something in 4 days? Could God destroy something in 4 days? Probably one. But what could God do in 4 days? What could we do with God's help in 4 days? Pretty impressive. Now think about this. I want to take a turn for a think process for a second. So think about this. November 9th, 1938. This is Kristallnacht. Kristallnacht in Germany, right? Oh, I'm gonna go back to the Jews in Germany. Oh, I know everybody's like, here we go. But it doesn't matter, because think about this. If you were that person, Kristallnacht, the night of broken glass, where the Nazis were the army, the soldiers were going through, breaking businesses, destroying businesses of these Jewish people. This was a night, not even 4 days. Whoa, that's one night. What do you think 4 days was looking like? They were rounded up like cattle, starting to go into these little segregated neighborhoods. That wasn't even 4 days. What do you think happened in 4 days? So if you don't think that 4 days is a big deal for a lot of people, 4 days is huge. 4 days. So when you think about 4 days till Christmas, what could you do? Now let's talk about a positive side of 4 days. Let's talk about what you can do to impact other people in 4 days. Could you pray for somebody You bet. For 4 days, you could pray for someone. Pray for someone who needs it. Could you help someone in 4 days? You bet. Could you donate extra clothes that you have lying around? Could you pack up those extra clothes for 4 days and go help somebody? Could you look around your cabinets and see the canned goods that you haven't been using for a while? Could you pack those up and give it to people who need it for 4 days? Do you have extra toys lying around the house that you could give for the last 4 days, right? Could you help and donate your time and your services? Could you do soup kitchen stuff? What could you do for 4 days? This is a big retail day. This is a big business time for 4 days, right? They're looking at numbers. But what could you do to impact another person for 4 days? How about the next 4 days? You walk to a store and you hold it open. Could you be nice for 4 days? Could you be nice for 4 days? Could we be nice for 4 days? Could we say something positive for 4 days? Could we help influence others for 4 days? 4 days. Wow. It sounds like a lifetime, but it's not. I mean, I'm like everybody else. Mondays are like my enemy, right? I hate Mondays. But it's Thursday. Whoa, where did the 4 days go? What have I accomplished in 4 days? I accomplished a lot in 4 days. I've driven all over California in 4 days. Wow, 4 days. 4 days. That's a lot. So don't make these next 4 days till Christmas be that 50 pounds of baggage on you. Make this a positive 4 days. Say, okay, for the next 4 days, I'm going to do X. I'm going to impact others. I'm going to help others. I'm going to change this. I'm going to do that. You could do so much in 4 days. If you were God, I'm not saying you were, I'm just saying, think about this. If you were God, what could you do in 4 days? What could God do in 4 days? God could do so much in 4 days. I've already showed you last night talking about Genesis, what God did in day 1, right? Let there be light, separation of land and sea, so on and so forth. What did God do for 4 days? He did so much. What could you do in 4 days? And I'm not talking playing video games for 4 days. I'm not talking eating a big, huge thing of goodies for 4 days. Let's have an impact for 4 days. 4 days. What could you do in 4 days? 4 days. Wow. You could do a lot. It's important to think about that. How well could you help someone in 4 days? I've seen people become really, really ill in 4 days. I've seen people heal from an illness in 4 days. 4 days is a long time. I'm bringing this up because each day is an impact. Each day we have an impact to do something for someone. Each day we can make a huge difference. Are we? Are we? Look in the mirror and say, I did nothing today. So the next 3 days are going to be pretty much pointless. Or you could look in the mirror and say, whoa, this is what I did today. This is what I'm going to do tomorrow. This is what I'm going to do the next day. This is what I'm going to do the next day. This is what you're going to do for the next 4 days. I can sit there and tell you what to do, but that's not freedom. Freedom is you need to know what you need to do. Freedom is partnering with God so God can give you the freedom. God can help you and give you the answers to help you the next 4 days. I can give you a list and say, okay, I want you to lift this and lift that and donate money and do this for the next 4 days. But I want you to do it for you and for God for the next 4 days. Or you can just go shopping for the next 4 days and make Santa happy. Sure, you can do that. But it's about God, not Santa. Not the jolly fat man with the red suit. But God, the light. God, right? Who has done so much. What could you do for the next 4 days to help other people? That's impactful. That's what we need to talk about. That's what we need to do. Next 4 days, let's impact other people in a positive way. So today's takeaway, 4 days. F, fix your life. Think about it. We always wait till New Year's to say, this is what I want to do for the next couple weeks. We're like, I'll wait till New Year's. 4 days. F, fix your life. O, own your relationship with God. That's so important, because if you don't have one, let's have one. If you have one, let's make it stronger. U, use prayer to help others. Every night, I ask for prayers and birthday wishes, right? And prayers work. My father-in-law had a stroke in August, and it was in the hospital for months. He's out. He's at home. My brother-in-law was stressing for the test that he had, and with prayers, they were answered. So use prayer to help others. R, rely on God for answers. If you're struggling with something, if you're having a hard holiday season because maybe you're honoring a yahrzeit. Yahrzeit is an anniversary of a death of someone you loved, right? And you can't deal with it. Or maybe something bad happened during this holiday season. You're like, I hate this time of year. Or maybe you're a Jew and you're like, well, I don't celebrate Christmas, blah, blah, blah. But what would you do in 4 days? For us Jews, we suffered the Kristall Nacht, right? Well, how was it for 4 days? What would you do differently for those 4 days? How far could you run in 4 days? I could run pretty far for 4 days. Trust me. If someone's chasing me, I can run super fast and super far for 4 days. So rely on God for answers. Because God will not lie to you. God will not sugarcoat it. God will say, get up off your tushy and let's do this. That's what we need. We need that. 4 days. That's the takeaway. All right, I love you all. Holidays are upon us. Let's enjoy them. Let's make each day impactful. 4 days. There's so many people out there who would love to say, hey, I could, you know what I could do in 4 days? Let's help them. Let's do that. So before we end tonight's motivation, I like to close with prayers and birthday wishes. So healing prayers. Got a lot of those. Healing prayers for my father-in-law to continue to get better. For Ashton, who actually did have a baby girl. So thank you for all the healing prayers, and very healthy, by the way. Healing prayers for Tony and her family, for Vicky, for Liza's father, for Laura's mother, for Kenny, for Ceci, for Juanita, for Edwin, for Iran, for Yvonne, for Jeremiah, for Joshua, Jason, Jill, Julie, Sam's daughter, Raul, Roger, Robert, Stephanie, Ralph's mother, Greg's aunt, Sandy's son, John, Melissa, Kim, Paul, Paula, Pablo, Natalia, Nathan, Byron, Brian, Barbara, Mark, Eric, Scott, Rabbi Marvin Perlman, Rabbi Suzanne, Sharon, Marcus is back, Jonathan's family, Amy, and Brett. And happy birthday to Natalie, Mayong, and Andre. Yom Halelet Sameach. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yair Adonai panav elecha v'kunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasam lecha shalom. Amen. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his conscience upon you and give you peace. Numbers 6:20-27. I want to thank you all for watching tonight. Wow, I cannot believe that it's already Thursday night. Check us out live on Facebook, which you already are, so thank you. Check out our website, www.mouthpage.com. Check out our motivations every Monday through Thursday at 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and every Friday is our Shabbat service at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please check out our website and our YouTube channel and Facebook page. YouTube channel is Mouthpage Spiritual Community. Check us out. Mouthpage is a non-profit organization, so please feel free to donate. It's the holidays, right? 4 days. Could you donate to us for 4 days? If you know anyone who wants to take a day from me or has some suggestions, let's do this. 2018 is coming. We want to make some serious changes. Serious changes. Because we need to evolve. We got to grow. We got to get bigger. We've got to impact others. I love you all. Thanks for watching. God bless. Lila Tov. Remember, help others to be nice. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. And happy holidays! Ho, ho, ho. Right? Happy holidays. Yay. Hello, Mary. Thanks for jumping on. Happy Thursday.